Good day all. Welcome back to LaCoronella. We are on episode number 2. Let's get in here and get her fired up. I want to thank everybody for their positive feedback, positive comments on the first episode here. I know I am very excited myself to sink my teeth into this guy and see if we can turn it into a profitable farm. With that, what do we need to do today? Let's pull up the map here. We don't have a lot of fields, so it's not a big complicated thing here, that's for sure. But definitely field number 19 has no fertilization on it at all, so I'm thinking that's where we need to start off with. And I was over here pondering looking at these guys, and I thought they were a tag team. I thought they went together, one was just an extra tank. But I was mistaken. One is dry fertilizer, and as I'm sure you know, the other is liquid. Now I'm thinking that we should go with the dry. And really the only reason I want to go with that was a long way around there, wasn't it? Only reason I think we should go with the dry is because it's faster and it spreads further. It goes 24 meters and it goes 12 miles an hour. There we go. So what do we need? We need fertilizer. We have none. Now what I'm thinking we should do is go grab our trailer, head down to the store and buy some quantity. Oh, where is it? Now I gotta find my trailer. Whoa, look at that. First try. Very nice. This map, no. There are so many sheds on this thing, trying to figure out where everything is. There we go. Hey, we even have lights. I haven't been here during the dark yet. So, anywho, we need to go get some fertilizer, and I'm not sure how much we're going to get, but I would like to get enough that we don't have to go to the store every time we need to fertilize. Man, this thing is just pretty. I really like this map. Let's get our butt to the store. So, alright, what do we want here? We've got the bags. And let's see. So, solid fertilizer in the bag is going for $19.20 per 1,000 liters. That sounds a little steep. Now, the Gen X bags are cheaper, but the only problem is when you buy one of these, sometimes they will not just load into the trailer. If you don't have the hook, you can't get them into the trailer. So, alright, that's all we got there. What about in pallets? No. Fertilizer. Wow. 4,000. Sheesh, that's a lot for 2,000. Now, whoa. Pallet of fertilizer for crops, $16.50 for 2,100 liters? Or you can buy, wait, are you kidding me? So you can buy 2,100 liters for $4,000 or for $16.50. I think. Now it says your sewing machine. So is this going to work? We're going to try it. I guess we're going to try it. Let's just see here. I bought one to start off with. And if it works, we will go ahead and buy another. Oh, it works. Beautifulous. So let's go back in here. And for that price, I think, get back over there. Okay, so that gives us, well, 4,000. Okay, there we go. That gives us 2 full seeders, at least, I think. Because it does, I think it does like 3,200 liters is what you get in our, not seeder, I'm sorry, fertilizer spreader. This will give us enough, at least to start off with. I don't want to go crazy right now. I mean, we are definitely going to need it before it's all said and done. Let's scoot on over there. There we go. Well, let's hope this is all. It's not all going to fit in there, is it? It is not. So I bought more fertilizer than we can actually put in our trailer. And there it is. So that's alright. We got a full trailer. That's pretty good. Go ahead. Whoa, sorry about that. Looks like I pulled right out in front of someone. So let's get her butt back to the farm, see if we can get that guy filled up. Let's do this. There we go. Now there were some trees in our grass field that I've toyed with cutting down, but the only problem is it's really going to mess with the look of it. And I so like the look of this map that I don't want to screw it up. So I think I'm going to forego cutting those trees down. There's some other trees that maybe we can do later on. If we, hold on, let me pull over here for a second. Now, if we look up, we've got areas like this. That is strictly forestry. And the same thing over here and here and here. There might be another one or two. Yeah, there's a couple other little areas around. Now, they're 106,000. And I think we can make some good money doing some forestry. But at the same time, I don't want to ruin the map, and then every time I drive by it, I've got to look at it where I messed it up. So now we need to find the silo where all of this goes. So give me a minute to kind of drive around and see what goes where. Now, one would think that the color of the product in my trailer would have been a pretty big giveaway, but evidently no. Because this is not fertilizer, this is seed. Now, why? I don't know. Because when I look, let's see here, where were we? We were over here, and it does say fertilizer pallet for crops. We need to go back to the store and see if we can actually buy fertilizer this time. Okay, we are off and running. Alrighty, I think we've got the right stuff now, so let's see. And I believe this is also the right silo right over here. We should be good to go. Let's hope. Let's definitely hope. Back it up there, Junior. Come on. And oh, there we go. There it is. So at least we've got a couple of silos figured out. We know what goes where for those. Let's get this unloaded in here. And we can grab a fertilizer spreader. Now, where do I want to put this trailer? I think... oh, that's where I think we need to go. Right there. Back up, back up, back up. Alright. I'm going to try to keep things in a centrally located area. At least right now. Everything is small. We don't have a whole lot of equipment. Drop her right there. And I'm a stickler. I always like to back in. I don't know why, but I do. It's one of those things from when I was young, and you know, you back in is always cooler than just pulling in forward. Alright, let's go. There's our tractor. Look at that. We're already here already. Let's go fill this guy up, and then we will head over to field, what is it, number 9, I think it is? 19. I was close. Now, when you're using these silos, definitely remember you have to hit the buttons. If you don't hit the buttons, it is not going to work. There we go. We're all closed up just in case it rains. Now, I was wondering if maybe there were some contracts out there that we could make a few extra bucks doing some fertilizing on as well. I figure once we get done with our field, then we'll pull up the menu and we will check it out and see if maybe there's a few contracts on the board that we can zip around and make some money. And we are off and running. Let's back up so we can see what the heck we're doing. Alright. I think I missed a few spots right there. I get spoiled by the sulky and its 50-meter spread. Takes me a minute to get used to the 24 meters. So I'm just going to go around here. I don't think it's going to take us a super long time. It's going to take a little bit, but that's no problem. No hill for a stepper. So I'm just going to cruise around and we'll do a couple of headlands and then we'll finish up the middle. Well, that was pretty darn painless right there. Now, I think I missed a spot over here. Somewhere. Let's pull up the map real quick. Hey, wait, go back. Now, it looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? I'm not sure what that little dot is, but anywho, I'd say we did it pretty darn good. Now, why? I used absolutely no fertilizer. Now, why is that? I thought my settings, I didn't have buy anything. So why am I not using any fertilizer? I am not sure. Oh, current spray rate is 0. Why is that? That's not supposed to be 0. There we go. I found it. I always like to have it on about 150. That always works out pretty good. It's not too fast and yet not too slow. I don't want to be cheaty about it. Well, that was kind of cheaty. It didn't cost me nothing, but luckily it wasn't really a very big field, so we didn't save that much money. So with that job done, we don't really have enough money to be buying anything. I did toy with buying some chickens. That I think we could do. And then I believe we need to... Oh, look at that. Our chimney's even rocking. 2 of them going. My goodness. I don't think there's any way... I don't think there is a sleep trigger here. I was just checking. Maybe I missed it. Let's zip over here. And where do we buy our chickens? Maybe I should turn on my map here. There's another spot, right? Oh, here we go. This must be animal dialogue. What kind of chickens do we want? I don't want any roosters. Brown, white. Let's go black. I want some black chickens. I don't even know. We'll spend like, I don't know, a couple thousand, 3,000, 4,000. I guess we're going to do around about 5 grand. That's pretty close. I don't even know how many chickens. Oh, 77 chickens. We can get 400 chickens. Wow. Let's go 100 chickens. Let's do it. Let's do 100 chickens at least. There we go. Now, I cannot remember. I don't think we need a rooster to actually get more chickens. We're going to find out. I don't think we do. And I will go ahead and pay the transport fee only because we could go and buy or rent a transport trailer. If before they had the transport trailer on chickens, I would reimburse myself for the money just because it didn't give you an option. But now that it gives you an option, well, if I don't want to pay the transport fee, well, then I'll go get myself a trailer and I'll do it that way. Ain't nothing for free, as they say. Let's go ahead. Let's get rid of that, and let's go see if we have any fertilization jobs. So we got 32, 35, and 33. Wait a second, aren't those all? Back up a little bit there, Junior. So 33, 34, and 35, 32. Wow, those are all right there. Well, we got a few of them then. I'm going to do 35, accept contract. And I'm going to do 32, 33. So we got 32, 33, and 35. What else do we have? 6. I don't even know where 6 is. But this will give us a chance to explore some of the map. That's kind of what I think. Doing contracts, oof, that's way up there. How do you even get there? Looks like well, we can go way over here and go up and around, or we can also, by the swine livestock, there is a way. Let's do 6 also, just because I want to go check out that part of the map. Why not? Okay, what else we got? What else? 34, that is right there. We'll accept that. And I think that might be, oh wait, where's 27? Where is 27? Well, Sonny, 27 is right on our way. Let's do it also. Well, there's plenty of contracts to go around. Holy cow. All right. I need some wheat and barley and oat. We will have to get that. We'll get that once we got a little bit of cash. So I think let's start at 35. And I know it was this way. There we go. There we go. Lots of trees. Lots and lots of trees. Maybe I should pull up some type of map here. Let's go see if we can find field 35. I have not been this way at all. Oh, there must be a moo place this way. So 35 is right here. Can we get in over here? I would say that's a negative. Big old fat negative. So we need to find a way. Oh, look at that. Here we go. There it is. Open that bad boy up. Now we're definitely going to need to be zoomed out a little bit for this. Let's kick it on. This is field 35. So I can see absolutely nothing. I can definitely see absolutely nothing. So we will start off. We'll just run our headlands. And then we're going to see what is the best way. Well, first of all, let's shut that off for just a second. Let's make sure we're actually doing. Okay, we are. We're going around there. So we'll get the headlands ran around, and then we'll try to go up and down and see if we can. There, I saw a little change in color when it kicked on. So I'm just going to zoom around here, and let's get her done. We should be real close to getting this. Oh, complete one mission. Well, I have, this was a new game save for me, for sure. I think they just said my field was complete, I do believe. So all of my little to-do things, let's go see here. Did I get that one done? Yeah, there we go. So now we need to move on to 34, which is right here. Now I have to say, if I had got to live somewhere like this, maybe I could be a farmer, for sure. But as it stands, those guys work, and girls, that's for sure. They work their butts off. And I am extremely grateful for that. So, all right, we are on to field number 34. This is going to take a little bit longer. It looks like it's the biggest one out of the three, I think. It's wider and longer. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. So we're just going to zip around here and let's get it done. And there it is, another one down. One more. Oh, well, one more. Ha, ha, ha. At least one more in this little run of them. Oh, and that's going to be difficult to see as well. That's not too bad. That corn allows us to kind of see the ground between the rows there. Shouldn't be too bad. So I'm not going to do another time lapse for this guy. I think two of them is enough for some fertilizing. At least all in the same episode. I don't think anybody wants to watch me run up and down the field and then up and down the field doing the same thing over and over again. They got a little workstation out there. Huh. I was looking in somebody's backyard. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Call me a peeping Tom or something. Alright, so let me just get on this and let's get this thing pounded out. Now, I do not remember on any other map where they've had cows on another farm that isn't mine or, isn't owned by the player. And these cows, not only are they there, but they move around and they walk here, there, and yonder. They're not just frozen. If you've seen them on another map, let me know. I do not remember ever seeing cows on any other map that weren't the players. So is there any way to get out of this guy and get... wait. Can we get around skirt around the edge here? We've got to try, right? But then, if we do, can we get out of it? Oh, I don't think we can. Now that oh, wait, maybe. Let's go this way. Got to do a little exploring, Oh, yeah. See, there's that bench, but now there's a car in the way. I don't know if we can get around this car or not. How about if we do... Come on, like monster truck style. Come on. Do it. Oh, we can't. Curses. What if we go a little faster? Boom. No. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Oh, it wants to so bad. It's trying to... Sorry about your car, people. All right. I guess that's a no. So now I got to do a 12-point turn here. There we go. All right, so we're going to get over I believe field 27 is right over there. Am I correct? Oh no, field 27. We got field 32 is where we got to go. That's over there. 27 is further away. So let's see if we can get our butt out of here and back over to field 32. You see, I could have just drove right over here to this handy dandy gate and just got right out of this field, but did I? No. You always got to take the path less traveled. That's kind of my motto anyway. Who wants to go the same way everybody else does? So, alright, here is... There's field 32. Now, can we just get in there? No. Once again, we need to find ourselves a gate. So, and I have no idea where that gate would be. It's got to be along here somewhere. Oh, wait. I see a road. I do. There it is. Oh, look at that. Huh. That's pretty cool. I kind of like it. I want to watch enough car shows, you'd think somebody'd take care of that and see if they could turn it into something. Turn it into a rat rod or something. All right, let's get it done. Alrighty, 32 is done. Where is 27? There's 27 right there. And, hey, wait. Ah, you see, they almost had me. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Turn around, see. Got this little road right over here for 27. You got to kind of sneak in there. I don't know what that is right there. What is that? Where are we at? We are way over here. Oh, so it's a grain station. And one of these, either the one below me or the one behind me, is the sheep farm. Okay, so a sheep farm is top, grain elevator, and then fuel station. Okay, I got it. Let's hop out of here. Open her up. No trespassing. Hey, we have permission. So what, we've got just this field here, and then one more way at the top. And we are almost done. Now, I have collected nothing yet. I figured we would just collect it all at the same time. And that'd give us a better idea of how much money we made. Maybe. If we can do some math, maybe. I don't know if somebody should trust me with that job. Oh, look, there's another abandoned car. Now, I am not sure where this is. Isn't this in like Spain or something like that? Because they still drive on the right side of the road, which I kind of found funny. Most of these maps, unless they're US based, you do not drive on the right side of the road. You always drive all on the, shall I say, wrong side of the road? Ooh. No, I probably shouldn't. All right, let me just put my nose down here and let's get this thing pounded out. My goodness. And another one is done. Now, I think that we just take this road right here and we kind of cruise the countryside, looking at all the neighboring farms and checking them out and make sure their rows are straight. Everything looks the way it's supposed to look. Okay, so now I think I need to pull up my map. Where are we going? So I do have to take a little right here, a little jog, and that'll take me up by the swine livestock. That is why I checked. I like this little downhill slope here. I don't know that I want to do those fields. Getting a piece of equipment up those hills might be a lot of fun. There is nothing straight about this map at all. There's no straight fields, there's no straight roads. And to be honest, I like it. Well, I've been doing a lot of Stone Valley, and everything in Stone Valley is straight. There is field 6. And we are rocking and rolling for the last time. This is the last field that we need to do. Now, I did speed up time. I better slow her back down or it's going to get dark on us. So I had it at 15. I backed her back down to 5. That should give us enough time to go ahead and get this field done. Now, what I like about this map, one of the things, is the fields aren't small, but they are not huge either. They're a nice medium size, so you can actually get a little harvest off of them, but yet they're not so big that it takes an hour to get in there and get them harvested. So I am anxious to really sink my teeth into this map and see about what it takes to get it done. Now see, there's a nice little forest area over there. I would say if we could buy something like that, that can't be too much. Shut that thing off for a second. Where are we at? Oh, look at that right there. How much is it? That's 124,000, and that's those are all nice and road and everything else. Unlike these, which are all sporadic and around, these are all planted. Interesting. For the price, I mean, that would make it much easier to get around in there. As long as I can put my sell point somewhere, that's really all that matters to me, because that's the way I like to do it. There's a handy dandy sell point that you can buy and place and just drag your trees over and sell them there. But we will get into that a little bit later on. I definitely think that cutting down some trees and making some cash that way is going to help us speed this process along. Pass through here and we should be done. Now, I'm thinking that maybe the field that we put in the ground might be ready. Now, I would have thought that we'd be done. Oh, there it is. Contract on field 6 is done. I say let's go right here, and we're going up to the top. And wait, what did we have? We had 80,800. That way we can collect, and collect. Sweet. What did we into? Lots of 5s, and now we're at 119. That's pretty good. So we made what? Almost 40. About $39,000 is what we made. There we go. That's pretty good. Turning something out of nothing. Of course, I mean, there was a lot of fertilizing. That is for sure. I am just about over it. Now, is there any other way? Let's see here. Let's just take a quick look at the map. I want to see if there is any other way to get back to the farm from where we are going, or where we are at. Oh, right here. There's a gas station. So, okay. All right. We can get there from here. We can. It's going to be a kind of a funky road. I think we'll cruise down over here, and then maybe we will go right next to the river, follow it, and come out over here. That is what I'm thinking we're going to do. Hopefully, that is the way that goes, because there's a lot of times where my shortcuts are not very short. They end up taking a little bit longer. Oh wait, I don't want to go there. Okay, back through in here. They don't mind. Little off-road going on here. There's a fence. I don't think this is what I had in mind. Don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. Come on, there's got to be some way to let us through here. Wouldn't you think they would be done? No. Ooh, big old bump. We're still doing all right. This is not really what I had in mind. Tractor off-roading here. Somewhere there's got to be an opening that's going to let us get out from behind this fence. I hope. And is there? No. Really? Now, I'm afraid I don't know how deep this is. I guess we... Oh, look at that. No problems at all. Now, where the heck are we? Because I have no idea. Alright, I'm going to get my bad driving butt right back onto the farm, and we'll see if we need to fertilize our own field. Well, we did make it back to the farm in one piece. That is definitely something. And where is our... Well, let's go ahead, zip down here, and go drop a little bit more fertilizer in our spreader, just in case our field is ready. And I do think it is. Open that bad boy up. Fertilizer, and there we go. And up. So, alright, our silo is already empty. That did not take long, did it? And look at that. I guess this is going to be the last fertilization field that we have to go. Just before dark. It's almost 7. Fire that up. And we are going to go around. And again, I am going to forego the speedy. I don't think anybody wants to see one more round of me going around in circles. So let me get this guy, wow, knocked out. And then I think it's going to be time to go to bed is what I'm thinking. And there we go. That is done. Let's see. Stick of... Oh, it didn't get it, did it? Corn found it. Let's back it up here a little bit. Somehow, I missed it. How about now? Did we get it? Shut her off. And no, I did not. So somehow, somewhere, should be right on right there. Okay, so we're going to kick it on right here, and we should be good to go. There it is. And now our field is blue. So let's head back. Let's drop this guy off. Put the cover on that so no rain gets in it, messes with it. I think this is a perfect home for that guy. There we go. And we'll just park this tractor. See, that's what happens. I'm looking over at the other trailer, and there we go. Right there. Shut her off. Now, it is starting to get dark, so I think what we're going to do is just wait for morning, and then we will see how the fields are doing. Oh, you know what I want to do before we get too far is I am going to grab a tractor, and I'm going to grab that little green trailer, and we need to go get some food for our chickens. We do not want them starving. We went ahead, we put them in the pen, but we have not got them fed. So let's go grab some wheat or something. I do not have a buy anything mod installed anywhere, so we will just have to go to the store and do it the old-fashioned way. Well, we have ourselves a little bit of wheat. It is not cheap wheat, that's for sure. $1,500 per 1,000 liter. I wish wheat sold for that. Wait, is that where I need to go? No, it's not. They put that driveway there like that's somewhere you need to be. Now, hopefully, right here. There we go. Let's see. Back it up. Back it up. Come on, right there. All right. Buddhafamus. Is it going to take it all? And it most certainly did. How much does that give us anyway? Whew. Okay, so we are going to need to either do a wheat harvest, or we are going to need to get a buy anything mod. Excuse me, chickens. For sure, there is a lot of chickens. When we get that many chickens, there's going to be a lot of them running around all over the darn place. So, okay, I'm going to park this guy up and we are going to wait until morning and see what we got. Good morning, good morning. Another beautiful day. Chickens all over the darn place. It reminds me of my grandmother's house up in Ohio. You'd go there to visit, and the chickens were just free range. They always ran around in the yard. How are we doing over here? Uh-oh, looks like we might be ready to rock. Look at that. Very, very nice. Now, I guess the question is, do we want to run? We are already quite long as far as this thing goes, this video. But that being said, do we want to go ahead and harvest this guy anyway? I'm thinking, I don't think we should, because it's going to run, it would end up running this video probably about another 10 minutes, which is going to put us right at about 55 minutes. And every time I estimate how long something's going to take, it takes twice as long as it should. But with that, I think we're going to call it. Let's take a look here at our map. And so field 19 is ready to go. That is good. That is our chickpeas, I do believe. Isn't it chickpeas? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, it is chickpeas. And now 29. Let's turn that on. Grass. And is that ready to go? Grass is ready to rock. Now, I would like to let it get to the next growth state before I harvest it. It has been my experience that you get more grass if you at least let it go to the second ready to harvest state. Just the orange. It doesn't have to be the dark orange. Actually, I do not believe it ever goes to the dark orange. Now, what I'm noticing right now is most of the time when you turn grass on a map, it turns everything that is grass, not just the fields, everything that is grass throughout the entire map, it makes glow. So I always leave grass off because it's just too bright. It just screams at you all the time. And this map doesn't do that. It only does what's in the fields. That is pretty flippin' awesome, I have to say. Hats off, I am quite impressed. That's probably one of the best things right now that I've seen about this map is that. That is awesome. So we did good today. We got a lot of fertilization done all over the darn place. Kind of got to explore a little bit of the map. I would have liked to have got a little bit of harvesting done, but we will definitely be ready for some harvest as far as the chickpeas go, and we can get started on some grass work. I don't think we have a mower or anything, any type of tedders, loading wagon, and like I'd said the previous episode, I am not going to use the cheaty stuff I generally use. I said we'll use a little cheaty here, there, and yonder for sure. I can't help myself. I'd like to have a tractor that goes a little faster anyway, but we'll get around to all of that. Hey, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a little bit of fun. Like I said, we didn't get to do much harvesting or anything, but next time we will get to start getting a little bit done, maybe expand the farm, get a couple more fields, something fun like that, maybe do some logging. We will have to see. With that being said, be good, everyone. Take care, and until next time, see ya!